It's me, that guy, and today we venture forth into the DLC as a little level 1. We're gonna show the world why the DLC is for a bunch of chumps. That's right, we're gonna go conquer it. Get excited, get hyped. But first, we gotta do all the stuff to get to it, so I'll see you when I do that. You guys thought you were safe from seeing me suffer from just trying to get there? No. If I suffered, you gotta see it all. I'm sorry. You gotta see me struggle to get to the DLC first, because I'm just a weak level 1. As we move up the elevator, this will be the most peaceful ride. Oh my god! Well, first things first though, we gotta go get a broken pendant, and we gotta free some lady from a crystal golem, so that's what we gotta do. And we gotta move all the way back to the blacksmith bonfire real quick. It took me a while to get here, but all we have to do is go down this ladder. If only there was a faster way to get down. Unfortunately, Dark Souls 1, I don't think it has that, so we just gotta power through it and hope the Naga doesn't hit us. Alright guys, can we get a prayers? Keep the prayers up. It's working. He's not hitting us. It's still working, guys. Don't worry. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Anyways, we must take a different path, this time with the Havel path, and using our master key we're able to go over here. And this path is better because we can actually go kill the Naga, and that way the Naga won't disturb us when you go that way for once. Okay? So that's the plan, okay guys? That's the plan. I just realized something. Why am I calling it the Naga when it's actually a Hydra? It has 7 heads. Anyways, moving on. Welcome to the misery that is my life, trying to kill the Hydra at level 1. I already hate killing this thing because of the stupid water and the way you can just fall down and die instantly. You know how it is. The water of doom over here. After a while, I was able to get it pretty low, and then that happened. You know me, I pick myself up and I try again because I'm not giving up. This Hydra is just one step to getting to the DLC. Oh, okay. Like I said, never give up. And on my 50th attempt, I made it the furthest I've ever made it. 2 Hydra heads gone, I guess. And now you guys get to see it sped up at 10,000% because it really took like 40 minutes because of the stupid heads and the fact I didn't want to fall in the water. It sucked. But all that matters is it's done. Well, it actually wasn't really done just yet. I just needed one more little head, and that would be it. Just one more. And it was relatively simple, guys. We did it! And I got a useless ring I will never use. Epic. I had to really relish in the glory because it took me so long. Next up on the list, we had to go ahead and get a broken pendant. But, I'm gonna spare you guys from the pain that I suffered. To these little crystal guys right here, yeah, I died to them a lot. Oh my god. You won't believe how many times I died to them. Just imagine this like 20 times. That wasn't even the worst part though, as eventually I did kill the crystal guy, but guess what? He didn't drop the item because I forgot something. I forgot to free the lady, so the item didn't drop. Anyways, I totally killed this orange crystal guy first. Don't worry guys, I killed him first. It was a relatively easy fight. And now, we free the lady, yay! And now the broken pendant will be there guys, I promise. Now it will be. So we went back to go kill this crystal monstrosity. And you have no idea how many times I died to the stupid crystal guys again. It was a lot. Still a lot. Anyways. Thank God it's finally over. We got the broken pendant, guys. It's over. It's over. Oh my god. We finally did it, guys. Here we are. The cutscene. The DLC cutscene. You guys have no idea why this was so hard. I don't know why it was, but we finally got eaten by Manus. Yay. I suck at fighting normal Dark Souls enemies, but bosses? Come on, bring on the first DLC boss. Sanctuary Garden, first try. Watch and learn. I've been practicing since day 1. I'm ready for this. I got all the Estus I could possibly need. I'm ready. I'm concentrated. We just gotta relax, take our time. Look at him. Look at him. He's scared. He's scared. He doesn't know who he's up against. That guy, 40-time Lucio Ball champion, and now potentially the best Dark Souls player of all time in my mind. Not currently though. Not even in my mind though. We're working on it. We're trying, you know. We're trying. It's not going very well, guys, and it might not. Oh, yep. Anyways, let's insert all of my deaths right here, right now. Despair, despair, despair. This is only but a few of my deaths. My misery. I hadn't even tickled his health bar a single time until I decided to take a break. Even then, on this attempt, I didn't do good. However, with every failed attempt empowering me on my attempt on September 26th, that's right, I have the date right here. I wasn't prepared, but I was gonna learn today and I was gonna do it right. From failures over and over again, I knew this guy's moveset. Head bash, claw attack, head bash, claw attack. Then when he goes in the sky, he dive bombs. Like a book, I was reading him. I desperately tried to hit his tail, but I was unable to, and he kept hitting me. I didn't know what to do. As for I had never seen such a stupid, ugly lion. I don't know what it is, but it's a sanctuary garden, as I like to say. Sanctuary garden, I'm about to kill you. That's right, garden. In order to first conquer an enemy, you must make them look weak, and one of the best ways to do that is by insulting their name. The name they were given, Sanctuary Guardian, more like Sanctuary Garden, because that's what you are, just a peaceful little garden, and I'm about to kill every single plant in that garden. That guy Industries is about to show you what that damage is all about. 200 damage at level 1. It's not a lot, but it's something, you know. We need that damage. It's a heavy attack, two-handed, so it's the best we're gonna get, and that's all we gotta do. Luckily for us, it does not have that much HP. Unlike the Four Kings, this seems a lot more doable. And you know how much I struggled on the Four Kings. Well, this guy's a chump. Honestly, this boss wasn't too hard. Once I learned his moves, I learned what to punish and what not to punish. You see, there's certain moves he does where he gets left stunned for a little while, and you're able to get a couple heavy attacks in. That is not one of them, because he backs away usually. But that is one of them. The ram attack, that's such big damage. We always gotta look out for the ram attack or the flying ram attack, like he likes to do. Also, he will also do this. There it is, the flying ramming attack. You can usually hit his tail, which I do sometimes, not all the time. You can only get one hit in though. In my experience, if you hit more than once, you will die. So, also, that could have been good if I dodged it, but, you know, you win and you lose some. In that case, I lost some. But, we just gotta hang in there, and this boss fight isn't too hard, like I said. That wing attack is also really punishable, you know, but also the light. Oh, I thought I died. Anyways, we stay in there, you know. We stay strong and we fight this little man as much as we can, because this Sanctuary Garden is nothing but a garden, like I said earlier. We know his moves. We've died plenty of times. We should just wrap this up and get this guy packed up and sent to his family at, I don't know where they live, maybe Africa, who knows. But all I know is that I'm gonna kill this guy and we're gonna get to Artorias, and then the crowd is gonna go wild. That's all I know. And also he's spamming a lot of range attacks, which is making the fight drag on for a very long time, and I was getting really impatient, so I started making some mistakes, but not that many, you know. Still got my big hits in. Luckily for me, like I said earlier, he does not have that much HP, so it's just really a patience battle with this guy. You can't really punish every move he does, since he attacks really fast, but the moves you can punish will give you a lot of damage, you know? You know what I mean? Like this move. Boom. Usually can get two if we're quick enough, but I wasn't quick enough, unfortunately, so the fight's gonna drag on for a little more. And since it's dragging on, I just want to ask you guys, I mean, not ask you. I want to declare. Subscribe to that guy. He's gonna be on billboards once this sanctuary garden is dead. Like I said, it's just nothing but a garden. Put that on a shirt. He's nothing but a little garden. Ow. Okay. This is not what I wanted. You see, once you get poisoned, it's kind of over. You know, you just gotta spam healing and hope. Or that's what you think if you weren't that guy, because all you gotta do is simply heal. Poison in this game is not that bad unless it's toxic. Luckily it's not toxic though, it's just regular poison, so it's bearable, guys. It's just a little bit damage and we can kill him before the poison kills us, you know? Just nice and slow, be patient, don't rush anything, take your time, and you won't make any mistakes, you know? You just gotta be patient. That's what Dark Souls is all about. Being patient. They should call it Patience Souls. I don't know why it's called Dark Souls. It should be called Patience, the video game. Because that's what it really is all about. You notice how I haven't had a single time to hit this guy? Because every single move he's done, it hasn't been punishable. Except this one. It's punishable. Oh, he didn't die. Now we have to wait for another minute until we're able to hit him again. Because that's how this boss works. At least that's what it feels like, unless I'm stupid. But he attacks way faster than any other boss, so it feels like you don't really have any chance to attack him other than these like 2 moves he does. The ram attack, the wing attack, and the flying ram attack, that one. And then you hit his tail and boom! He's finally dead. It took so long, but we finally killed the sanctuary garden. Thank God. We can go ahead and move forwards. That's right, everybody. We did that all while being level 1. Don't forget it, because we're gonna put that on a shirt. That guy, the level 1 warrior. The future is now, and that's gonna be on a billboard as well, as the poison slowly kills me. With great honor, guys, I present you Progress, one step away from fighting Artorias the Abyss Walker. One of my favorite bosses in Dark Souls 1. Probably my favorite, actually, I lied. But we gotta talk to the mushroom first. I also gave the mushroom all of my souls by spending all my money on its useless garbage, because I'm probably gonna lose these souls anyways, so might as well help out local businesses, you know? Look, guys, it's the guy from Bloodborne. Wow, it's the Bloodborne guy. I have no idea, but he does look like he's from Bloodborne. Who knows? He's from an alternate dimension, according to him. Well, guys, I'm finally here. After unlocking the shortcut, here we are to fight a Knight Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Look at him in all his glory. Look at him. Yeah, look at him. Poor guy, dude. He has a broken arm. He's a part of the Abyss now, dude. We gotta go save him, you know? Here on That Guy Industries, we save people. I might have forgot to save Solaire, but that doesn't matter. He's okay, guys, I promise. How could I forget to save him? I'm sorry. Anyways, focus up. I'm gonna beat him first try. I'm ready for this. Gonna use my years of training. We gotta really prepare for this boss fight. Level 1, Artorias. Here we go. He's ready for us. He throws us a friend, and we gotta go and fight Artorias. Here we go. All right. First things first. Okay. That's really bad. But stay calm. Just stay calm, and we'll be okay. Okay, I miss again. All right, you just gotta hit him. Oh my God. Well, truth be told, it took me a long time until I finally understood Artorias' moveset. Right? It took me a long time. I'm not joking. I died a lot, but to save some time, I won't show you guys. And you just gotta trust me that I died a lot in order to perform as well as I did in this run. So here we go. Knight Artorias. Okay. Yeah, I was still making mistakes, but we gotta hang in there, guys. We do 50 damage with the light attacks, and we cannot do a heavy attack because he's way too fast. He's faster than the lion. But we know what attacks we can punish him with. The heavy attacks he does, 1 and then 2. Just like that. You just gotta memorize it. And then he always does that backslash when you're behind him. That's what I noticed as well. So I use that to my advantage to predict his moveset. With this, I was able to just relax, you know, spin in a circle with those attacks. Sometimes I would get hit by that, but it was okay. It was like 2 damage. My real biggest enemy during this fight was my controller stick drifting for some reason. It was really sabotaging my gameplay. I didn't know what to do because it was just kind of sabotaging me. I wanted to roll backwards and it would roll me forwards. I wanted to roll sideways, it rolled me forwards. And this is a perfect example coming up very soon. Right here, I messed it up because the controller stick drifted. It really sucked. But we were going to make this work. We weren't going to give up. We came this far, and he's doing his power-up. I didn't know this earlier, but he can cancel his power-up. From the attempts I had earlier, I learned this from trial and error. Apparently, he can cancel his power-up. I never knew this. And now that I know this, I'm always going to do this from now on. I always knew this, that Artorias has a broken arm, but apparently you can use this in your battle as well. If you hit his broken arm a couple times, he'll stagger. I didn't know that either until I did these attempts where I'm level 1, so I do like 2 damage, so the fight takes forever. But, you know, it's kind of cool to notice these things, you know. You can cancel his power, and you can bully his broken arm. Nice. And I get hit. Of course I do. I always say this, but the patience is really the key with any boss fight here. As you can see, Artorias, he's a patient man. He lets you heal sometimes when he's staring at you. Sometimes he will let you. Other times he will come up to you and try to kill you. But in this case, he was kind of chill, so it was relatively easy to know his moves. Sometimes he would catch me with that move. That was the only move I kind of struggled with. Also, the plunging attacks of Doom. We're so lucky he didn't do another one. Usually he does like a second one and it kills you. But we hang in there, you know. I'm stuttering because I'm a little nervous, you know. It was like 3 a.m. and I had died a lot to Artorias, so I was kind of losing hope a little bit. But we were hanging in there, you know, fighting strong. I had learned a lot of what moves I could punish with. Like, after the little attack right there, you're able to hit him like twice, but I didn't dodge it, so I was unable to do that. And sometimes he'll just stand still and let you whack him, and sometimes he'll just hit you in the face for whacking him. And sometimes he won't let you heal like that. And then when that happens, you start to panic. You start to get really nervous, especially me. You started like shaking a little at 3 a.m., you know. Luckily, he hits the power up and you're able to cancel it. Instead of healing, always cancel it. Because having the one shot is way worse than having like 2 HP. Trust me. That one shot is brutal. So we're hanging in there. And Artorias is doing some nice moves for us, you know. He's being a nice guy. He's doing moves that we love to punish him with. Nice. He usually does the 1-2. Yeah, see? Boom, 1-2. He rolls away. His moves are really predictable once you know them. After 500 attempts, of course. It takes 500 attempts, you know? And I mean a lot of attempts. Artorias was really difficult, but we mastered him. We even know when to heal. We know when to heal and when to punish him, dude. That's when you know I've been stuck on him for a while. Especially since the last Dark Souls video was a while ago. So we're hanging in there, guys. We're doing our best to beat Knight Artorias, fighting in the front lines, healing right in front of him, and he's being a nice guy about it. Usually he like hits you in the face. When he double rolls, he always powers up as well. You know, you gotta learn these things. You gotta take notes. And you learn these things after 500 attempts. That's what I'm saying, you know. 500 attempts, you learn a lot. Especially about Knight Artorias. You don't learn about his lore, though. Recommend learning about his lore. As he hits me in the face. Not very cool. And I heal in front of him. Well, he didn't like that. As I whittled down his HP very, very slowly, I started to see hope, you know. Like, I could do this, you know. It was doable. Even though I got hit a lot during this run, I knew his moves still. I was getting punished and he was punishing me really bad. That move, I don't think you guys seen that move, but that move gets you at least 2 hits in usually. But sometimes I get nervous and I don't do the 2 hits, but I still squeeze them in there. Also with the plunging attacks, if you go in a circle, you can't do anything. There it is, the 3 rolls, he's powering up. We cannot let him power up. We cannot. Boom. Canceled it again. No power up for Knight Artorias. This is looking really good for us. In fact, this is the only time I've never let him power up. The other times I've tried, I've always failed to cancel his power up. But now that I've mastered it, it's been going smoothly, you know? Healing in front of him, I know what he can do, what he cannot do. In that case, he kind of punished me for being stupid, and he's doing it again. I heal again because I'm nervous. I'm really scared to mess this up. You guys don't understand how scared I was to mess this up, because I had messed this up in the past and I wasn't gonna do it again. Oh my god. The more aggressive he was, the more nervous I got. My controller was shaking as I was shaking, and my sweat was out of control. I was really scared of messing this up, especially against this boss, because you have to fight him again and whittle down his HP back to this point, which is taking forever to get here. And I mean forever. You guys have been with me this entire time, just grinding down his HP, and with every little hit I got closer and closer, but also with every little hit I got closer and closer to messing up and losing all of my progress. No more Estus, no more healings. I just had to rely on my talent, my skill, to push myself to the edge of this. Boom, perfect dodge, I predicted it. And now we just hang in there and whittle down his HP as much as we can, as much as we can. Hang in there, That Guy Industries. Hang in there, as I say, hang in there, That Guy Industries. Hang in there. I was so excited to finally beat him. You guys don't understand. This was the hardest boss to do. Knight Artorias. We had finally beat him at level 1. We did it, guys. We did it.
Subscribe to
and
that
with
guy.
that being said, subscribe to that guy, because he just beat Knight Artorias at level 1. A lot of gapping and my voice is being strained right now, but we did it, guys. We beat him level 1 and I'm so happy. Subscribe to that guy. We're about to beat the DLC. I have no idea how we're gonna beat Manus, but subscribe to that guy. He's gonna be on billboards. He's gonna be Manus. He's gonna be Mr. Worldwide. He's gonna be Pitbull. I don't know. His voice is strained. He's dying, and we did it. The suffering is over for now. We just gotta go beat Manus. Surely it's gonna be easy, guys. Surely.